Hi everyone. Today I will be presenting um, how we draw the engineering drawing on a computer using Solid Edge ST6. So before I start, I'll presumably assume that you all have understood the basic commands that we use in Solid Edge, such as move, copy, rotate, thickness of the line, etc. So a cone of 30 millimeter diameter and 40 millimeter height is placed with its base on top of a cube of 50 millimeter size. Draw the isometric projections of the combination of the solids if they are coaxial. So to save time, I have just drawn the orthographic view of the combination of the solids. So it's a cube. So naturally, it will be seen as a square. So all the length, breadth, and the thickness of the cube would be 50 mm. So we are placing a cone of base diameter 30 and axis height 40 on top of it. Now we are supposed to draw the isometric view. So isometric view, we will retain the two dimension. So since on the software it's very much easier, we can always complete the figure and scale it down to 0.816. So to have isometric projection. Okay, so construction lines, we'll just retain it. So to begin, so we all know that we'll draw a base line. So from here we'll build the solid. We'll build the solid from the base. So we are supposed to draw a cube of dimension 50. So all sides would be 50. So you observe here these two columns. The length is 50. The angle will be 30. So I'll get a line which is having a length of 50 mm and inclination 30. Okay, so you can also draw using line characteristics, but this is much more easier. So again, give 50. So naturally this angle, if it is to be 30 with horizontal, it will be 150 from the axis. So if you observe here again 50, so you can see the line is parallel and just join. So quickly just go through it here. 50, 30, 50, 150, 50 minus 150 and 50 minus 30. The square is symmetric, so we need to draw the square. So now to draw the cube, the length of the cube is 50. So again, you can draw 4 lines of length. So what you do is you always use the facilities that is given in the software. So with the copy, just move it and place it at the end, so that you don't need to redo the or draw the line again and again. So select, move, and bring it at the end point. So we know that base is a square, so is the face. Just move a copy and place it on top. Okay, so this is a cube with all the edges. So we know that when we draw isometric projection, we only represent what is seen. So what is seen? The top face and the two lateral faces. So the top face and the two lateral faces is seen. So if you see 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so the top face and the two lateral faces of the cube is seen. Now we need to draw the cone, which is placed with its flat surface on top of it. Now one thing I would like to add, if you are drawing it on a drawing sheet, so you need to build it from base to top, and from top we come downwards, identifying the visible and invisible edge. In software we have the flexibility, so you can construct a cone and you can just move it and place it at the top. So how do you start to build a cone? So we need to draw the base of the cone, which is a circle. So to draw a circle, we need to construct a fourth center method to draw the circle, which is seen as a ellipse. So so 30 is the diameter. We'll give an angle 30. So again, we have got the line 30 at an angle 150. Okay, so again 30. So you can either make it parallel, or you can give minus 150 degrees, or you can also see that it is coming at the line. So you just join it here. Okay, so draw the midpoints, join the midpoints to the shorter diagonal. Now this is the fundamental basic construction to draw the 4 center method. Now select the arc by center. So you always observe the longer diagonal will have shorter radius and shorter diagonal will have longer radius. Okay, so we are done with the 4 center method. So what we'll do is we'll just join it here. So this is the center, or this is the base of the cone. Make it bold. So we will trim what is not visible. So from here we need to draw the axis. What is the axis height? Axis height is 40 millimeter at 40. So we need to draw the line which is tangential. You just cannot join it to the end point here, because in cone and cylinder we view. They are not physical entities. We don't have any lateral edges. It is seen. The curved surface is seen at the end. Now the portion, this portion is visible, whereas the portion behind that will be hidden. So you need to use the option, if you see here, split. So I need to split this line at the end of this point. So if you observe, I've got 2 different lines. Okay. Similarly on this side, split this line at the end. So these 3 curves will be hidden. Okay, so what you guys do is you can either delete whatever is not visible, or you can also make them gray, so that you can retain the 4 center construction, so that the faculty who is actually evaluating it will know that you have drawn it using a 4 center method. Now select move. Without copy, you don't need a copy. Okay, now I need to place the center of the cone on the center of the cube. So you can see the point is showing at, like, it's a point on line. Now the point is on the midpoint. Okay, now we observe that a portion of the face edge is covered by the cone. So we will trim it. Okay, so we'll make the construction lines gray, so that it's not seen. Okay, this line which is not visible, you can either make them gray or you can delete it. So since we have this option here on the software, we'll make it gray. So all the remaining portion of the edge which is visible, you make it dark. Okay, so this is basically your isometric view. Okay, so fit it. So the cone of 30 mm diameter and axis height 40 mm is placed with its base on top of a cube of 50 mm. Okay, thank you.